Hello and welcome to Let's Translate. Here we're taking up where we last left off on our Yotsuba manga. As you can see over here, I have the manga up, so as we're going along, I'll be zooming in and translating all of these vocabulary and grammar terms here. And while I'm doing that, below me, I'll be copying pasting in all the definitions. So if I'm ever going too fast, or you can't quite hear something, it'll be down there. You can pause and take a look, get up to speed. So for this one, we don't have any last time on Yotsuba because last time we finished the chapter. So this is a whole new chapter. It's Yotsuba to Puru. It's Yotsuba with the pool. Puru here is in katakana because it's English for pool. So we start off with Yotsuba's dad right here. He's all, 新聞取ったらこんなのもらった. So to break that down, 新聞 means newspaper, and 取ったら is the tara form of toru, which is to take or to pick up. So when he got the newspaper, because tara can mean if or when, and it's when right here, so like when he did that. And toru is a godan-do ending verb, so to make that to its tara form, you first make it its past form, and then you add on the da. So its past form is removing the ru, and adding on a tiny tsu and a ta. So toru becomes totta, becomes tottara, which is what we have here. So when you pick it up, and then konna is like such or like this, and then no is nominalizing it, so it's like a thing like this. Then moratta is the past form of morau, which is to receive or to take or to accept. So like when he picked up the newspaper, he also received this thing, which is what he's got in his hand. So to make that past form of morau, we take that go down u ending and change it to a tiny tsu and a ta, like pretty much the same as our toru from over here for our moratta. Now he's explaining what that is in his hand. It is wata world. This is all in katakana because it's English, it's water world. And then this go, shou tai ken. Go here is an honorific, and shou tai is an invitation, and ken are tickets. So they're invitational tickets to this theme park. So they got free theme park tickets, which is pretty cool. Like, ooh, it's nice. Everything's bachin. They're like playing around. It's like, oh, arena. So are is that, and this na is emphasis. So it's like, oh, that. She's pretending she knows, but she doesn't. Jumbo's gonna point out right here. Right, so to get into this one, it's like, is what, and Yotsuba is just her name. And this shitten is a casual version of shiteru. And how to make that, you take shiru, which means to know or to understand, which is a godan new ending verb. And to make it te form, you change tsu to a tiny tsu and a te, like we have here. So shiru to shite. And then you would usually add on iru for shiteiru, but here we're just doing an n, so shiten. And then this no is explanatory, and this ka makes it into a question. So it's like, oh, you know about this, Yotsuba. Like shiteiru is like being in this state of knowing. So it's like, oh, you're knowing this thing, this water world. Which she's all like, shiranakatta, the truth comes out. So this is the past negative form of shiru. So it's the same shiru, lots of shirus, which again is to know or to understand. And to first make it to its negative form, which means she doesn't understand, you take that godan new ending, change it from its u-based ending to its a-based ending, and then add on nai. So shiru becomes shiranai, shiranai. And next, to make it past, it's now an adjective form, so you take out that i and change it to katta. So shiru, shiranai, shiranakatta. So that's like didn't know. Next he's like, don't do that, Yotsuba. So this part is, omae tekitou na koto iu na yo. So omae is you, And a little bit, like, not super polite way to say it, but he is kind of like telling her off right here. And this tekito is like it's irresponsible, vague, ambiguous, something like that. And then this na is just the adjective marker because this is a na adjective, and that's like describing koto as an event or a thing. So kind of like an irresponsible thing. And then iu is to say, and then this na makes it negative, so don't say that. And yo is just adding emphasis. So it's like, don't say irresponsible things. So like, if you don't know, don't pretend. She's like, nah, like, huh? And then just means like, yep, okay. But she's not getting it, he knows. So next, he's just kind of thinking out here about, how to explain water world. So this water world, or te is the quoting particle, so kind of like about water world. And this no is nominalizing it to make it a noun. So wa can make it the topic of the sentence. Then this da is declarative and na is emphasis. So it's like, about water world, dot, 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 dot. It's gonna explain it here on the next page. So we first have たくさんの種類のプールがあった。アトラクションもいろいろある. So this たくさん is a lot, a whole bunch. And then this no is linking it to 種類, which is like a variety or type, a category. So a whole bunch of them. And then no is attaching that to pool. So there's a huge variety or types of pools. And ga makes that the subject of the sentence. And then atte is the te form of aru, which means to be or to exist. And to make that to its te form, that ru becomes this tiny tuna te. So aru becomes atte. And this te form, just like and in English. So it's like there's a bunch of different kind of pools, and there's also these guys over here. These attractions. Attraction. This is it's English, and that's why it's in katakana right here. So mo means also, and iroiro is various, and aru means to exist. So there's also various attractions. So lots of pools and lots of attractions. And ma is like, also, or like how to explain this better. So puru is pool, to is and yuenchi is an amusement park. Ga makes that the subject. So we're talking about pools and amusement parks. And ishoni is together. And then natta is the past form of naru, which means to become. And to make that to its past form, that ru becomes this tiny tsu and a ta. So naru becomes natta. So isho natta is like to become together, to put them together. And then yona, it's like or similar to, and this mon is like mono, so like a thing, and then da is declarative. So it's like putting together an amusement park and pools. So it's like, oh, but she doesn't understand. No, I just told you not to do that. So next she's like, yeah, I get it. But she doesn't. What's down here? Amari is not very. Like when it's used with a negative like this, it means not a lot. If it's used in a positive, it means a whole lot. But right here, it's like not very much. And then this is the negative past form of wakaru, which means to be understood or to know. And that is a godon, do ending verb. So to make it negative, that u-based ending would change to its a-based ending, and then you would add on nai. So wakaru would become wakaranai. And then to make it past, that i would change to katta. So wakaranai would become wakaranakatta, which is what we have here. So not very much. So I don't really understood it very much. And next we have this iku ka, ken, nanmai da. So iku is to go, and ka is making that in a question. It's like, will we go? And then ken is a ticket, and nanmai is like how many flat objects mai is the counter for objects, like flat objects. And then nan is like how many or what. So how many flat objects or how many papers. Because, you know, tickets are flat. So that's why we're using this counter here. And then da is making that declarative. So it's like, how many tickets do you have? And he's saying 4枚. So ato hitori ikeru na. So we have 4枚, the same counter from before. So there's 4. So ato, after that, hitori, one person, ikeru is like able to go. And then this na is just adding emphasis. So this ikeru is the potential form of iku, which is a go down ku ending verb. So to make it to its potential form, that u-based ending changes to its a-based ending. So iku becomes ike, and then yadanadu. So ikeru. So, and that's like to be able to go. So like between the three of us, we could have one more person come along. Then he's thinking, it's like, Yanda demo. It's like Yanda is like one of their friends. So I was like, maybe Yanda can come. It's like, He's like, Jumbo knows who he wants to come. But we'll talk about that next time. Who he's gonna invite. But as for this is the end of this class. I hope you guys had fun. Please subscribe, please come again. I'll see you in the next video. Mata ne!